In the shadowy jungles of ancient Mesoamerica, there lies a civilization that predates the Maya and Aztecs, a civilization shrouded in mystery, intrigue, and questions that have puzzled historians for centuries. Who were these people? What secrets do they hold? And why did they suddenly disappear, leaving behind only colossal stone heads as silent sentinels to their lost world? These massive stone heads, weighing up to 40 tons and standing as tall as 10 feet, are among the most iconic remnants of the Olmec civilization. Carved from single blocks of basalt, they stare out at us from the past with expressionless faces, their purpose and origins as enigmatic as the people who created them. But what do they represent? Are they gods, rulers, or something more mysterious? The first of these heads was discovered in 1862 in the Mexican state of Veracruz, and since then 17 have been uncovered, each one unique with distinct features and expressions. Some have speculated that these heads represent powerful rulers, their likenesses immortalized in stone. But the question remains, how did the Olmecs, with no known advanced tools, manage to carve these monoliths and transport them across great distances? The Olmecs emerged around 1500 BCE, flourishing in the tropical lowlands of what is now southern Mexico. This civilization, often referred to as the mother culture of Mesoamerica, laid the foundations for many of the region's later societies. But despite their influence, much of their story remains hidden, obscured by time and the dense jungles that reclaimed their cities. San Lorenzo and Leventa were the two major centers of Olmec civilization, each one a hub of political, religious, and cultural activity. San Lorenzo, the earliest of these, was a sprawling complex with monumental architecture, including platforms, pyramids, and water systems. But around 900 BCE, San Lorenzo suddenly declined, and Leventa rose to prominence. What caused this shift? Was it natural disaster, internal conflict, or something more sinister? Leventa, the crown jewel of Olmec civilization, was where the Olmecs perfected their art and architecture. At its heart was the Great Pyramid, a massive earthen mound that stood 110 feet tall, remarkable for its time. Surrounding it were ceremonial platforms, plazas, and altars, each one intricately designed and aligned with celestial events. The Olmecs were not just skilled artisans, they were astronomers, priests, and perhaps even magicians who saw the cosmos as a living entity intertwined with their own fate. The Olmecs were deeply spiritual, their religion likely involving shamanism and the worship of deities that embodied forces of nature. Their art is filled with symbols and motifs that hint at complex rituals and beliefs. Jaguars, serpents, and were-jaguars, human-jaguar hybrids, are recurring figures, perhaps representing shamanic transformations or gods that straddled the line between human and divine. But perhaps the greatest mystery of the Olmecs lies not in their monumental heads or pyramids, but in their writing. The Olmecs are believed to have developed one of the earliest forms of writing in the Americas. Inscriptions found on stone artifacts known as the Cascajal block have been deciphered, but their meaning remains elusive. Are these simple records, or do they contain hidden knowledge, prayers, spells, or messages meant to transcend time? The Cascajal block, discovered in 1999, features 62 distinct symbols arranged in horizontal rows. Some of these symbols resemble plants, animals, or tools, but their exact interpretation is still debated. If this is a true script, then the Olmecs were the first in Mesoamerica to develop written language, an achievement that would influence later civilizations like the Maya. Yet, despite their accomplishments, the Olmec civilization vanished around 400 BCE. Their cities were abandoned, their temples left to decay. What caused their sudden disappearance? Some theories point to environmental changes, floods, droughts, or volcanic eruptions that made their land uninhabitable. Others suggest internal strife or invasion by neighbouring peoples, but could there be an even darker reason, something lost to history, buried beneath the ruins? As the jungle closed in, the Olmecs faded into obscurity. Their knowledge and culture passed down in fragments to the civilizations that followed. The Maya and the Aztecs would later rise, building upon the Olmec legacy. But the true nature of the Olmecs themselves remains a puzzle, a civilization that existed on the edge of myth and reality. Today we stand before these stone giants, still searching for answers. Who were the Olmecs, really? What drove them to create such monumental works of art? And why did they disappear so suddenly, leaving behind only these silent sentinels? The answers may lie deep within the earth, or perhaps they are written in the stars, waiting for someone to decipher the final clues. The Olmecs may be gone, but their mystery endures, a whisper from the past that continues to intrigue, to inspire, and to challenge us to look beyond the veil of history into the shadows of time. If you found this journey into the unknown as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join us as we continue to explore the forgotten mysteries of the ancient world, because the past has many secrets and together we can uncover them. So hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on our latest discoveries.